Charlie Schreiber here with Paradigm Climbing. Today we're talking about training tension to improve your climbing performance. Why does keeping tension matter for climbing? Well, quite simply, the core and smaller leg muscles are what allow us to maintain control of our foot connections to the wall, our balance, and true full body strength from our hands, through our middle, down to our legs, and into our feet. In this video, I'm going to walk you through climbing-specific exercises that will strengthen the muscles that are required to keep tension, build smarter neurological pathways through the body, and teach proper mechanics in how to position your body and activate your core more effectively. It's important to notice that there are 4 groups of muscles that play a vital role in creating full body tension when climbing. These are the muscles of the posterior chain, the anterior chain, hip flexor group, and your ankle flexors. These exercises are designed to target each of these areas and, in my opinion, give you the best return for your time and energy. While there is no better training for keeping tension than climbing on many different boulders that require you to keep tension in many different ways, in my experience, skin or finger strength will fatigue before our core. Thus, following the exercises should be used as supplemental training after doing your climbing sessions.
Keeping a hollow body is of the utmost importance. At any point, if you lose the hollow body position, return to the starting position. Start in a high plank with your feet in the loops. Extend your body backwards away from your hands until you feel tension in your core. When the tension is too great, you sense that you might soon lose the hollow body position, return to the start position and pull your knees to your chest. Do not push past this limit, as it can result in lower back injury. On the next repetition, spread your feet far apart and move backwards for another repetition. You'll find that this stresses the hip flexors much more and mimics moves when your footholds are out to the sides, a situation in which people often feel less control over their footholds. This exercise can be made harder by moving the straps closer to the ground, adding weight belts, or moving your hands further forward. For this exercise, make sure you're using the tip of your foot. Take a big step back away from the plate. Extend your foot out and place it on any small grabbable part of the plate, usually the outer rim. Now before you pull, focus on tightening your entire core, pushing down into the weight as hard as you can. Flex your ankle and big toe as much as possible, and now begin to pull the weight towards you. Switch legs and repeat for 20 pulls total. This exercise is made harder by increasing the distance from the weight, adding weight, using a smaller gripping point, or by turning the angle of your back foot. This exercise strengthens all of the muscles in the ankle and the back of the leg that are engaged when you are towing or even heeling. If you can start becoming stronger and more confident in using your feet and legs to pull you around on the wall, you make it easier on your arms and fingers, thus saving energy and creating stronger, better connected pulls. Begin by lying on your back with your arms out to the side. Clamp the medicine ball between your feet. Straighten your legs. Squeeze and lift the ball off the ground and over your chest. While keeping your legs straight, bring the ball down to the side to hover an inch above your hand. Return it to the top position and descend it to the other hand. This drill can be made more difficult by adding more weight. This drill targets many muscles of the hip flexors, obliques, anterior chain, and adductors that we use to squeeze the wall with our legs. I love this drill because I've seen a huge change in the way I climb on roofs. I'm able to swing my feet from hold to hold with much better speed and precision, and am able to bicycle and squeeze holds and features with my feet with far more strength. Hold the chest up and out. Tilt the head slightly up. Position the feet shoulder-width apart, even with each other, with the toes pointed slightly outward. Begin the exercise by slowly permitting the hips to flex. The hips will be the only joint to flex during this exercise. Do not round the back at any point during this exercise. Continue the downward movement until the torso is approximately parallel to the floor. I highly encourage practicing this exercise many times with low or no weight in front of a mirror to ensure that your form is correct. This exercise strengthens the posterior chain, specifically your lower back muscles, glutes, and your hamstrings, which will aid you in driving through into your feet, pulling your hips closer to the wall, and holding swings with more control. If you ever have felt back strain when you are leaning back out of a roof or are forced into any bridge type of position, this exercise will help give you strength in that position and alleviate that strain. This exercise can be increased in difficulty by adding weight or increasing the duration of each repetition. Ooh!